Hi everybody, as promised this is our live at 5. I'm Sue Lumley and many of you do know me and many of you don't. We have a lot of people following us on our page, and the aim of my video today was just to tell you a little about myself really. So as I've said, I'm Sue. I'm the owner of Manchester Aesthetics, but I'm also the aesthetics nurse here too. I have a wonderful team around me. We have Yvonne, who's our beauty therapist, and we have Alicia and Chloe, who do reception and some of our social media. As I said, I'm a registered nurse. I'm also an independent prescriber, and my history of aesthetics started, I don't know. I've worked in the NHS round about 19 years. I started off there as a support worker and worked myself up to a registered nurse, all in accident and emergency. I got quite a keen interest while I was doing that into substance misuse. So I left A&E, went off to work in a prison, and dealt with people with problems with substance misuse. All about building a new life, obviously removing that addiction from their lives, and helping them with coping mechanisms. With that, I then went back to the hospital, to A&E, and worked as substance misuse there. Then again, I got another interest because I was a link worker for homeless, and I became Manchester's first homeless practitioner, which I worked in a GP practice. I did that for around about 18 months, and then my calling sent me back to A&E again, which was where I stayed for a little while, but always sort of lurking back to the homelessness, back to the substance misuse, but A&E has always been my true love. As I was sort of like fast approaching 50, I sort of started to reevaluate my life. And that started really was round about 2009. Hi Vicky. I met a wonderful nurse called Colette Abram, and at that time I was noticing myself getting a little bit older. So I decided to have a little bit of lip filler, a little bit of filler sort of around my face, and Colette said to me, "Why don't you go and do this training?" And I said, "Oh me, I couldn't do that." But off I went and I did the training, and that was me. I was hooked. What a lovely way to make people feel better. A different type of nursing, but nursing nevertheless. Excuse me because I keep popping down to my notes. I had to keep a bit of structure to